Let's get this thing cracking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. Make sure you rock. Let's go. Get this intro going. Yeah, make sure. That's right. Yeah. What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka Mr. 17. We are back up in this thing once again. I got it. Let me go ahead and let y'all see that thing right there. But I let y'all know. Fresh off the press. Go ahead and holler at your boys over at the 710 Print Shop. We go ahead and get that done, sent out for you. Look, man, I had a different show planned out for this week. I was gonna do a full show part 2, but we was gonna dig deep into foster parents and just a little bit more. Get to a couple different things that I might not have to explain clearly during the first part 1. But then the Memphis police, they were tripping before last week, but now it's all kind of hit the fan, and gee, gotta talk about it. And before I get to that, let me go ahead and say, Super Bowl is set. My team didn't make it, but this is not the time to be trying to, I've always been a Chiefs fan. I've always been a Philly fan. We know better. Yeah, we all know better. So go ahead and let y'all know, we know. We've been seeing your posts. You out here cheering for the Jacksonville Jaguars and all this stuff, like we know. But enough of that. Oh my God. Listen, I've had so many thoughts on this, on the Tyre Nichols murder. Let me just go ahead and call it that. It's pretty safe to say, like, we gonna just knock that alleged off like it happened. And unfortunately, not say unfortunately, but unfortunately there was a video to be seen. Yes, I watched the video, did not share it, because it's real tough to stomach that level of evil. Like, that level of evil is something that, you know, it's just kind of hard to wrap your mind around. That somebody, multiple people, can do that to somebody else. Like, that was you do that to somebody else and just kind of keep it moving. Like, that part. Like, them folks went home last night. Well, not last night, but that night. They went home. Like, they was kicking. It wasn't until, you know, it became a thing before they got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all did that to somebody and went home. And I just, you know, I've made the comment that, UFC fighters. If you can jump on somebody, beat them down, and when they down, you can hit them with the hammer fist, that you a special person. You a special person. If that's your move, you can do that. I think it works for you. When you knock somebody, when you hit somebody, and you know you got them, it's usually like, all right, I did my job. I'm straight. But this is something different. Like to beat somebody to death. To death. Like to beat the shit out of somebody. That's one of those things where I struggle. I struggle with that. You know what? Here's the crazy part. It's not like it's the first time that's ever happened. We've seen the George Floyd stuff, and there was a time in which black people were begging to have black police officers in their neighborhoods. If they couldn't get better training for these white officers in order to be able to handle situations in where they might feel afraid for their lives. If they are afraid for their lives in a way that they are unable to de-escalate situations. That's what we were asking for. We wanted that. What up, Tom? We wanted that. That was the request. Well, maybe we need to get more black police officers to police our neighborhoods. Maybe the situations to be de-escalated in a way that violence or death would not take place. That would not be the end result. Surprise. There's still police at the end of the day. Well, these guys work. They weren't. Like it's ridiculous at this point, and you hate to have this happen over and over and over again, and to the point where you even ask yourself, am I getting desensitized to this? I feel like I might should be more mad at this. And once again, you hate that it's some black officers in there that's done this. But then once you go back and you consider what the origins of policing were, and we go back to just the slave time, not all the way back, but just to the slave times. Boy, there were plenty of hopping bobs. Way before these five. There's plenty of hopping bobs. Keep those slaves in line so you can get better treatment. It took place. This happened. They didn't just make up the hopping bob character from life off of nothing. Like this is what it was. And you hate to feel like this is what took place. What up, Mara? What up, Gemini? But I don't know what the motivation is. But what I will say, from my own experiences with police, the harshest interactions that I've had with any police officer have been with black police officers. Here in Georgia, I had a I got pulled over. It was a couple years ago. I got pulled over, and The tag on my car was expired by, what's up, Pops? It was expired by like 10 days. Now, unlike most other states, Georgia expires on the car owner's date of birth, not at the end of the month, regardless of what your sticker says. Your sticker has month, year, like any other sticker, right? Well, my sticker still had October on there. October, let's just say October 19. October 19 is on my sticker. I'm not speeding. I had this black police officer pull me over. This ran my tags just on GP. It had to be like October 24th or something like that. My wife's birthday was on the 14th. Ran my shit. Pulled me over and had all the energy. Like, man was extra aggressive to the point where I was like, look, I was just coming from a job interview, so I was dressed up. Suit jacket, shirt, tie on. I don't have no priors. Bam hit me with all the energy. Now I know, hey, put all my stuff up on the dashboard, seatbelt buckled, hands on the steering wheel. I don't know who's coming to my car. But when Buddy came to my car with that level of energy, and I'm like, yo, what? What's the deal, bro? And not that I was wanting him to treat me any different from how he would treat anybody else. And maybe that's how he treated everybody that he encountered. Maybe he was having one of those days. But for you to run my tags and I wasn't speeding, and I know I wasn't speeding because I saw him behind me when I got off the highway. For him to run my tags on GP and then to get out with that type of energy after seeing me, like, I'm pretty sure, listen, I don't know what comes up when you run somebody's license plate. I'm not privy to that information, but I'm pretty sure you get some sort of information. You have to. You got to get some kind of information. So for him to get out and give me that level of energy, and I told him, like, listen, hey bro, I've tried to renew these tags and the system isn't working. The system's not working. I don't know why it's not working, but I've tried to do it at the kiosk. I've tried to do it online, and neither one of them wasn't working. But I plan on going after I did my job interview. Yeah, I didn't know at the time, and I didn't think about it at the time that, hey, it expires on her birthday, not at the end of the month. So it wasn't like my sticker looked like any other sticker, whether it was October 1st or October 31st. Like, all those stickers still look the same. There was another police SUV that pulled up. It was a young guy. And he was giving, listen, when I tell you, dude gave me such energy that I had to ask the other police officer, yo, what's up with your mans? Like, what's the problem? Like, why is Spam so aggressive? And, you know, when I tried to explain it to him, he told me, he was like, no, I'm not going to let you off with a warning. I need to make an example out of you. Well, damn. Like, I've never heard anybody say that to me. I need to make an example out of you. So that you don't ever forget to do that again. It seemed way too much. It seemed like it was way too much. Like I had zero idea what his motivation was. The other time I got pulled over by, and being in Georgia is the most I've ever gotten pulled over without actually, it's the most police interaction that I've had in all my years of driving. It's been since I've been in Georgia. And it's not me being pulled over for speeding, running red lights, running stop signs, or any kind of infractions like that. Like, legit. I'm just gonna run this car tag. I don't like his license plate color. I couldn't see his silhouette through the tint. The one black officer pulled me over and he had his white partner. I felt like dude was like, I'm going extra hard because the white guy was standing right there. Let me show you how you're supposed to treat these niggas. Is what it felt like to me. And at that point, once again, dressed up on lunch, had on a bow tie and shirt. Where you coming from? Work. Where you going? Well, I'm actually on my way back to work. License and registration. Like, dude, like, well, damn. You already have a messed up day? And it's the beginning of the day. It's the middle of the day. What's the problem? I don't know how long your shift been, but, you know, it's unfortunate. And I've talked about this before. When having interactions with the police officer and not being able to even speak in this tone that I'm speaking right now, in fear of whoever is walking up to my window, whoever it is that I'm talking to, might be scared of this tone. This tone might frighten somebody. Not that it's super deep, not that it's overly loud or aggressive. But why would I feel like, why do I feel like I have to be like, oh, yes, officer, I have no idea why you pulled me over, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, it's not real. But at the same time, you feel like you gotta go over the top to put somebody else at ease, even if it's not, you know, it's not the real you. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. Whereas when you see other videos of some Caucasians, primarily women, cussing police out, or, you know, white dudes cussing them out, slamming their car door, telling them, get the hell away from me, get out, you know, and not getting hemmed up. I'm like, I wish, not that I, like, no, I don't wish I could be that aggressive towards a police officer. But it would be nice to just be able to speak like this and not feel like, hey, this person might get nervous if I ask a question in this tone. Hey, bro, I don't know what I did, but if you feel the need to give me a ticket so that I can get home, go ahead and do that. That's fine. I'll just take the ticket. All I'm trying to do is just get home. I don't even debate it. Whatever you said I did, as long as it don't involve drugs or whatever. Like, hey man, what happened? You said I ran a stop sign on the highway? That's kind of odd, but you know. All right, so you gonna write me a ticket for that? Okay, cool. We'll figure this out. Oh, you said I was going 3 miles an hour over? I was doing 68 into 65? All right, cool. Like it's not gonna be a back and forth. I don't want to go back and forth. I'm not doing that. Do I feel like it's fair? No. I've seen the tickets. I don't even know if they have a spot for 0 to 5 miles over the speed limit. You gotta write that in. Now, going back to the Tyre Nichols situation. In this situation, there's been the level of energy that they have for this guy. When it's 5 of them, and now we found out that it's the 6th one. But them 5 black ones had to get fired immediately. This other one just got relieved of duty. He was so he might be doing something else. He might be down in the gun cage. Who knows? But what we don't know is what started the whole situation. All we know is that there was word that he wasn't even supposed to be pulled over in the first place, and there's much speculation as to what the initial motivation was for this guy to be pulled over in the first place. I've read the stories, I've seen the speculation, and if it's over a woman, jeez. Come on, man. I'm hoping that it's something other than, like, just for the sake. There is something other than that. Now, this is the problem. What I can say is I'm almost willing to bet any amount of money that none of them felt threatened. 6 of you guys. It's one of him. I've seen pictures of this guy. And even if he was 6'5", he was no more than 180 pounds. But he wasn't 6'5". And he probably wasn't more than 180 pounds. And you guys are asking for his hands over and over and over again. Y'all had his hands. So just ask your partner for his hands. Y'all Mason and tasing and tasing and Mason. And then you batoning and punching and holding them up. There was no fear. So a lot of it feel like it's on purpose. And I don't know what would be an acceptable punishment for any of these guys. But here's the truth of the matter. Over the last few days, I was trying to figure out, because this is what kept coming up. Why did he run? Why did he run? All you had to do is just not run. All you had to do is just not run. And I got to thinking, like, I don't know what dialogue or interaction led up to him not running, or him running prior, like the pull out the car or the conversation when they pulled up on him. What I do know, it took me a couple days to think about what scenario would Jason win in. Is there a scenario in which Jason felt like he had to? This is days now, and I came up with it. And unfortunately, the situation that I would have to be in that would lead me to feel like I needed to run, like running was the best option, all signs would have had to point to me either not coming home that night alive or me not making it all the way to jail alive. That was it. So it was a life and death situation in which I had to feel like whatever the interaction was that was going down was going to be so unfair that I wasn't even going to make it to jail, let alone make it back home. This ain't gotta run. And you know that. You feel that. You feel that. Yo, these people are about to kill me. That is a situation where I feel like I was running. And you know what? It's messed up that I have a real sick feeling inside me right now. Even saying that, even feeling like I have to think about that. But it's also a reminder that you have no idea what people could be capable of. That in a moment where you could just be minding your own business, living your life, that you get pulled over and it's by the wrong set of police officers. They say comply. But if they don't care if you comply or not, they about to get busy. What can you do? What should you do? These are questions that there's a big part of the demographic that don't have to worry about that or think about that. And as I segue back to the original topic that I had for today, you know, it sucks to have these conversations because I don't just have these conversations with you all. I have these conversations with the kids. And unfortunately, my foster kids, some of them have had interactions with the police in which they do not have a positive outlook on what the police are here for. They don't. I don't know all the interactions that they've had with police or with law enforcement, but what I do know is if the interaction that they had with the police involved them being taken from their parents and they did not want to be taken from their parents, then yes, they're going to look at for all police officers and shitty individuals that they do not want to have any kind of interaction with, because if they do, they might get taken from where they are. I had a kid that was here, and she was hell bent on not having any kind of interactions with the police in any way, shape, or form. She did not care. I'm a dip. I'm a dip. That's what she said. What's up, y'all? I'm a dip. That's what I'm gonna do. If police run up on if you get into an accident, Mr. Jason, and the police come, I'm a dip. But for what? Like, you didn't do nothing wrong. I don't like the police. I had a deer get hit by a car, crawled up to my house. I called the animal control. They sent the police. The kids went to go hide. They went to go hide. The police are there. What would it look like? The police are out there and I got 2 kids running out of my house, running away because they scared of the damn police, because they don't know what's gonna happen. The other sad part about it is the real world conversations that's hard to have, because you don't want to, you know these kids, you see these kids on a day-to-day basis, and some of them aren't able to deal with, stressful situations. Some of them got attitude problems. And so when you try to have these conversations with these kids, knowing that, all right, well, before, if a white police officer pull you over, you must lower your voice. You must take some of the bass out your voice, put all of your information up on the dashboard, your wallet, your license and registrations. Everything that you're going to need needs to be on a dashboard before he gets there, before he gets to your window. Do not reach for anything that's not in their sight. I don't care what they ask. Because you never know. You don't know. And trying to have that conversation with them. They ask you a question about, hey, Mr. Jason, why did the black police officers beat up that guy? You can't defend it. There's no defense. Zero defense for how they feel, or how they may feel about the police. The unfortunate part is that's going to be the first person that you're going to have to call if something happens. But at the same time, you don't want the kid to feel like, oh hell, here they come. Especially when the kid struggles with dealing with people of authority or in an authoritative situation and hasn't quite figured out the whole being accountable thing. That's scary. Wendy, what's up? That is scary. That by itself. And that's foster parents. It's training after training after training about de-escalating situations. They beat us over the head with de-escalate. And it's not just for our sake. It's for the kids. The kids don't make it easy. The kids don't make it easy. And here's the deal. There is, from a parent standpoint, when you're dealing with someone that you're taking care of, there is an expectation of compliance that does not always take place. You expect when you say something, the kid should do it. When you ask a question, you expect the truth. That doesn't always happen. I've had kids look me directly in the eyeball and drop off a lie. I'm talking about, listen, the boy, Bam could lie with a straight face. I ain't never seen nobody lie to me like that before. Full straight face. Yes, Mr. Jason, the sky is red right now. Yeah, it's 9:37, but it's red. Don't break eye contact. Mr. Jason, yes, the dog jumped on the roof from the ground. He drove the car. He rode the bike. Harley rode the bike into your car. Harley went outside. I know. What? But with straight eye contact. Be disrespectful lies. Some of those disrespectful lies you're able to deal with. Some of the kid lies you can deal with. Number 2 back in the day was sneaking powdered donuts. And unfortunately, Fam had powdered donut dust all around his mouth. All down this shirt. Hey, bud. I walked up to him. I couldn't even take whatever he was getting ready to say seriously. Hey, but what you been doing? You been down here doing something you ain't supposed to be doing? You been down here eating donuts? No. For real? Like, is this what we doing? No. Hey man, come on to the bathroom. You know what? Let me take a picture of you real quick. Come on to the bathroom. You want to stick to that story? Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, I did eat some. All right, man. All right. Well, you need to be honest. The first time you was already caught. You was already caught. Like, those be the disrespectful lies that I could deal with. You thought you was slick. I get it. And then you decided to come clean. You decided to come clean, but you was already caught. I hated that you felt like you needed to lie first. But there were times in which it's not always that simple. And we go back to the girl who was like, I'm a dip. This is the same one who will drop off a lie and stick to it. Be caught and stick to it. I'm talking about and lie directly in your face and stick to it. Down with the lie until you have indisputable evidence, which he ever tell the truth. And I don't know if I told y'all this story before, and I may have, but there was one day I picked a girl up from school. I do not allow gum. We don't allow gum in our house because with kids, gum always end up in places where it should not. Y'all know how it goes. If you have kids, teachers, or whatever, gum end up on the desk, wherever. Gum just does not end up where it needs to be. Kids be swallowing gum. In this case, there was one time, you know what? These kids are a little bit older. Let me just see what this gum situation be like. I let them chew some gum. Next thing you know, I ended up with some gum stuck in the back window of my car where she was sitting. All right, gum is over. That's dead. Gum is dead. I picked him up from school one day. And I get in the car and I'm like, I can smell the spearmint. A fresh piece of gum. You know what fresh piece of gum smells like. Hey, go ahead and spit that gum out. I saw the gum. I ain't got no gum. What? I ain't got no gum. Come on, man. Like, I saw the gum, yo. The gum I have, and I can smell it. The gum I had was blue. I spit that out. That's why you can still smell it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, we really about to do this right now? Hey, stop playing with me, man. And we still sitting in the school park. Go ahead and spit that gum out. I ain't got no gum. Nah, I'm mad. I'm mad. What's the discipline? I'm mad. And I need to de-escalate this situation. I need to de-escalate myself because I'm pissed off. Because I know what I saw. I know what I smell. I smell everything. We riding home, and she acting a fool in the back, jumping around and bouncing to the music. But she don't like being on camera. So I'm driving. I put my phone up and I start recording the back seat. I'm driving and I'm recording the back seat. She starts bouncing around. All right, cool. We pull into the driveway, and I look back to say something to her, and I saw the gum again. Hey, why'd you lie? I asked you to spit the gum out, and you still got to tell me I'm out. Like, I saw it, it's green. I ain't got no gum. So, you ain't got no gum. And I'm looking at it. I look dead in your mouth. I saw it at the school. You chewed it all the way home. I see it now. And you still gonna lie to me? Now I'm telling you, I'm pissed off. I was pissed off before. I am mad. I'm at purge level right now. Hey man, what? This is way past the disrespectful donut around the mouth, powdered donut around the mouth line. You're not giving in, and now you just gonna do it anyway. And she was at that age where she had been in enough homes where she knew that discipline was limited. She knew it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. What you gonna do, Mr. Jason? And when I tell you, I was so mad that I was like, listen, you need to stay away from me until you can be honest. I can't, don't please. That's probably wasn't the best move as a parent. telling who should be your kid, don't talk to me. Don't say shit to me. You just leave me alone until you can be honest about this situation. Listen, do not say anything to me. And this was on Friday. After we got home Friday, there was nothing outside of the mandatory words were said. Anything other than that, no jokes, no other random commentary. Saturday, all day, nothing. Sunday, most of the day, nothing. And I was going through my phone and I was looking at some stuff and I got to that video and I was like, you know what? Let me look at this video. And as I'm playing this video, I see the gum. Oh, 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 oh. See the gum. I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, we here. We lit now. I took a screenshot. I printed that thing out. I circled it, stuck it up on the wall with a note under it. You still ain't have no gun? Let me know when you're ready to be honest. And here's the fun part. She could not apologize verbally for dropping off those lies. She couldn't. She would rather escalate the situation to the point where you get no words from me for almost 48 hours, rather than just to be honest. Rather than just to be honest. I did not like it. The unfortunate part was her being so embarrassed about the picture being up achieved the result. Now, you hate to have to embarrass a kid into acting like you in order to get the desired behaviors. You don't want that to be the go-to. But at the same time, there's been situations in which she's embarrassed the hell out of me. And of course, no, going tit for tat with a kid, not it. We were at the school parking lot. She said I had roaches in the car, and she jumped out. It was a whole bunch of parents out in the parking lot. It's roaches in there. Ain't got no roaches. Ain't no roaches. No, I ain't had no bugs in my car. You're having a situation. You're having a moment. She was so loud. It was ridiculous. Get your ass in the car. I ain't getting in there. Now, this is your kid under a regular situation. You grab that kid and you put their ass in the car. Can't do that. Can't do it. If you're your kid, you might drive off. I wanted to drive off. I wanted to. Would have been wrong. I would have gotten in trouble. I should have called that caseworker to come get her. Find the roach. It might have been a penny that was in the car that she knocked down. But she out here calling her a roach. These are situations where, like I went back to, we was talking about the training and having a kid embarrass you. My mom was one of those moms that was like, hey, my kid is not going to embarrass me. I'm going to embarrass them first. I'm going to embarrass them first. Also, you know what? This is another crazy thing about being a foster parent. And we talk about, what's the discipline. And, I was talking about co-parenting in the last episode. And, we talked about co-parenting and it being technically in the beginning, you guys are strangers. You have You only connected by this kid. You don't know them. They don't know you. All y'all doing is parenting. Did this whole show without my microphone. I hope y'all can hear me good. Did this whole, like, here's the crazy part about the situation. The first time that I met the boy's parent, well, some of his family, it was on one of his visits I took him. Now, he was in trouble, and they were super excited to see him, and I had to be a hater. Now, imagine telling a stranger, "Nah, man, your kid can't have dessert because he in trouble at my house." Yeah, your kid can't have dessert because he in trouble at my house. It's weird as hell. And you just hope not to get pushback on that. You hope not to get pushed back, but at the same time, hey man, if this gonna work, and we all gotta be on the same page. And if we can't come to an agreement on this, y'all gonna sit up here and enable these behaviors, because we can't have this. Like, you're not going to fool at my house and then get rewarded when we come see y'all. Like, this is crazy. You gotta make it be known. And this is the thing. There was the time after that, he was not in trouble. But I was there. And you got a chance to see the real. How they let their youth indulge and overindulge to the point where, hey man, I gotta be a hater again. And he's not even in trouble, but I gotta be a hater, because otherwise he gonna get sick. What up, James? He gonna get sick. Like if you put too much food in the fish bowl, fish will keep eating. Most of them will keep eating until they eat themselves to death. They let this boy eat so much at this burger place. Like, Bam had a burger. Like, and what he did was, because I try not to interact too much. Like, when I'm there, I would interact initially. I'm speaking, I'm cordial, and then go be with your family. He went all the way to the other end of the table because he knew he could get buck wild at the other end of the table. And he was down there, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking like, I don't like this because I can't see. And when I can't see, he gonna do. The boy ate a cheeseburger. He ate some fries. He ate some chicken strips. This boy ate so much that he had to go boo-boo so that he could make room for dessert. That much. We were at Village Burger. He went and blew up the toilet at Village Burger so that he could make room to have dessert. Come on, man. Like, we're not doing that. Y'all need me. This is what I feel for. No, he can't eat nothing else. Yeah, I'm about to reprimand all of y'all. Y'all know better. There's way too much food. if you got to doodle on the spot in order to make room for the servant. Just because he is able to don't mean that he should. Y'all need me to? I will show up and stop it. It was weird. Like, it was weird initially. It was definitely weird initially. Thanks, babe. You know, it's one of those things where, like, now it's cool. Like, we got a great relationship now in which, you know, if it's something that my wife and I, we need to make happen as far as on the discipline side when he goes to visit, you know, we hope that they just respect it and they do their part in order to, you know, make sure that there's no confusion on, hey, you in trouble here, you in trouble there, until you're not. We still want you to see your people. And you can enjoy their company. And all the video games and the TVs and the desserts and all that other stuff. Oh. Cut that. And you almost get like it's, I don't know, it's interesting. But at the same time, it's all meant to prepare, you know, prepare him for, you know, the future and prepare him to deal with, you know, the things that he does and have accountability for actions and whatnot. And so when we do this, we only hope, like we pour in a lot in this situation. And that's one of the hard parts about fostering is that, you know, you pour in hopes that, yeah, you still hope that they go back to their people. And you hope that they take something with them, something positive from that time that they was there, that they were with you, whether it was for, you know, a month, 2 weeks, 18 months, 3 years, however long it is. You just hope that at some point, some of these lessons stick. And you're throwing a lot at them. Hey, but you gotta, it's a constant. I'm throwing these lessons at you that I'm knowing that you're not gonna have or need right now. But you're gonna need them. They're going to come in handy. And you just, like I said, you just hope that one day they look back and say, you know what, Mr. Jason told me that. You know what, I'm so glad that somebody took the time to teach me these things. Even if they won't say it, they probably never say it. But it's one of those things, as long as you just pour in and you pour in and you pour in, and you hope that you can sift some of that other stuff out the bottom. You know, you hope that you can sift it out. You ain't gonna get all of it because there's still this attachment to, you know, what's easy. And I know that we've had kids come through they were addicted to the neglect. They was addicted to, you know, the not having to be accountable for the things that they do because no one in their circle was accountable for the stuff that they did. So it's just easy for them to just, hey, why y'all asking me these questions? No, ain't nobody asked me these questions before. Everybody asked me why I did stuff. I just did it. And everybody was just cool with it. It didn't matter how much stuff it was. But for the good ones, we just keep doing. We just keep plugging away. And if you get into it for the right reasons, it's going to be all good. Like I said, my dad told me after the last show, he was like, if anybody was on the fence, they not going to do it. They not going to do it. But I will say, those people that's on the fence, they it's probably a good chance that they may not have been in it for the right reasons. And if they weren't, then I'm glad I talked them off the ledge. But if they are, hey, shoot your shot. See if you like it. It ain't easy. But neither was your own. I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody who said they had an easy time raising their kids. Not even my family. Maybe my wife family. No, she did. The worst thing she did was read when she was supposed to be asleep. Like, but look, good people, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Look, if y'all want this Fred Hampton was murdered hoodie, go ahead and order it on at www.the710printshop.com. I'll go ahead and get those out to you. You got about a 2-day turnaround on those joints. But until next time, good people, y'all stay safe out in these streets. I'm out.